Alright, what's up, YouTube? You know what it is. It is Pacey Lake Show coming at you guys again one more time and about to give you another video. Remember to leave a like, remember to share, remember to subscribe, also turn notifications. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning into my channel. Leave a like, guys. Drop a like on the video, share the video, get it out there as I'm continuing to put in the work. So the Lakers defeating the New Orleans Pelicans earlier today. Obviously, a pretty good victory for the Lakers. A complete beatdown, destroying the New Orleans Pelicans. At one point, the Lakers were up by 32 points. The game ended 124-108, but the final score is actually really deceiving. It was more of a beatdown than that. I mean, the Lakers, as I said, was up by 32 points. Never really felt like much of a game the whole way. Yeah, definitely, man. Great showing by the Lakers, just taking care of business, going into New Orleans and just demolishing the Pelicans, just getting them out of there. Obviously, very good game, all-time performance with LeBron James. 28 points, 17 assists, 11 rebounds. Phenomenal performance again from LeBron James. Just in my opinion, the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT just doing GOAT things, right? GOATish things, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into a debate about that with nobody, man. Like, listen, man. LeBron James is a GOAT. He's the greatest player of all time. We can talk about that another time. But anyways, let's just dive into this. So shout out to everybody, man. Obviously, we did come to play this time. You know, the last game, we was completely out of it. I don't know what went down, but this time we came to play. We actually played well, and everybody played well. Everybody chipped in. Shout out to everybody. Definitely was a good game all around. LeBron James, 28 points, 11 rebounds, 17 assists. Another triple-double from LeBron James. Rui Hachimura, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Obviously, we had Anthony Davis with 30 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. D'Angelo Russell, 19 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. So I'm just getting the stats from Google right here, so I don't have the complete stats. It just shows the rebound, points, and assists. Austin Reeves, 20 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. So all in all, phenomenal performance by LeBron. Again, you know, the Lakers getting the job done. Obviously, you know, this was a good win considering the circumstances. We obviously needed this game to stay in the 8th seed or else we'd go to the 10th seed. So, you know, considering the circumstances, it was a good game, a good win. I think the Warriors played, you know, and they actually won too. So we had to have won. If we didn't win, we would have never secured the 8th seed because the Warriors beat the Jazz. It was a close game though, but the Warriors did get the job done. Let me see how Sacramento's game went because I actually wasn't paying attention to the Kings. So the Kings actually beat the Trailblazers today as well. So yes, so we had to win, right? This was a must-win game for us, right, to secure that 8th seed, and we did just that, right? We secured the 8th seed. So now we'll be playing the New Orleans Pelicans again, which is actually really good when you really consider the whole circumstance of everything, because we don't have to travel, right? We go back in the same arena and we play them again, right? We play them again. So kind of the best scenario happened today. I mean, it was a good day for the Lakers when you really think about it. Now, a lot of people was talking about obviously what this means if we were supposed to beat the Pelicans. We saw what we did to them today. We completely demolished them, ran them out of their own gym, right? The game was pretty much done in the middle of the 3rd quarter. I mean, really, we went up by 32 points. So, you know, obviously running them out of their own gym. And we obviously we saw what happened in the in-season tournament. Similar thing happened in the in-season tournament where we defeated them as well by 44 points. We destroyed them, demolished them by 44 points in the in-season tournament. And I think, a lot of people feel like we have, well, I in particular feel like we have their number. I think that we are just we just match up well with them. I think we're the better team. Um, you know, um, this goes back to last season. We've always been having good games against them. We've always played well against them because for some reason we match up well. They're a bit too small. As I said, we have more size. Now they are a good team overall. They're a very good basketball team. So let's not take that away from them. They're a good basketball team, and they can shoot the rock. Right? They're a team that can shoot. But we did defeat them in that in-season tournament. Obviously, I think also we have a playing game against them at some point. Was it? It wasn't last season. I'm trying to think. No, we never had the playing game. We just had the in-season tournament game against them. Okay, yeah. I was just trying to figure out if there was a playing game that we played against them. I do know that. Yeah, no, we didn't play them in the playing. But they were in the playing last year and they lost to the. They actually lost. They were the 8th seed and they actually lost to the Timberwolves, or they were the 9th seed and they lost to the Timberwolves, something like that. They stumbled out of the playoffs or whatever. Yeah, well, I knew there was some connection there, but anyways, yeah, I mean, good win, definitely, man. Great road victory today. Anthony Davis, phenomenal performance. Now, another thing that people are talking about is Anthony Davis getting hurt in the game. Do we know if he's going to play the next game, the play-in? I'm not really sure. We probably have to wait till Tuesday to really get an update about that situation. Not sure. Seems like back spasms. I do think that he will be ready to go though. Yeah, it doesn't seem like nothing major, at least based on what I saw. It was a non-contact injury. He started just holding his back. I think it probably happened on the play before where I think it was who was it again? Somebody pushed him in the back, which was crazy because I thought that should have been a foul, but they didn't call it. I think Larry Nance pushing them back, and then pretty much then the next play, he started just holding his back and he started walking gingerly. He started slowly walking back to the to the bench, and the Lakers called timeout. But I don't really know what in particular happened there, but it seems like back spasms. But I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be ready to go Tuesday, but I may be wrong. Who knows? But I mean, all in all, it was a great performance, man. Great win. A lot of people now are wondering what's going to happen. Now that we secure the 8th seed, the likelihood is that we're going to defeat the Pelicans, right? We're going to defeat the Pelicans in this 7-8 seed matchup. That's what people are assuming because of what happened in this game. I mean, the Pelicans are a good team. Let's not underestimate them, guys. I think that it's going to be a good game. It's going to be tough. They're going to learn from this, and they're going to come back in the next game. They're going to play a lot better, right? So it's going to be a much closer game than what it was in this game. It's going to be a dogfight. So don't expect them to just lay down, right? Now, they're not going to do that. They're going to actually play hard the next game. They're going to be better, right? So that's one thing to keep in mind. But what I will say is that if we remember, Denver is a 2nd seed. I made a video earlier today where I spoke about us not ducking Denver. A lot of people have been saying that we should duck the Denver Nuggets and we shouldn't try to avoid them, right? And I said that I would rather them in the first round because it's better to go up there, high altitudes, hard to breathe, right? You want to go there when you have fresher legs than to go there later in the playoffs when, you've been through 2 rounds and essentially you're beat up from playing other teams, right? So I think that it would be more beneficial to go up now. Plus we're in a rhythm. So going up to Denver right now, is a lot easier to win than if we would do that later in the playoffs. Plus, you don't want LeBron to run out of gas and stuff like that. So that's what I spoke about in that video. So right now, it's looking like we're gonna play the Nuggets. Because if we win, if we beat the Pelicans, right? Which very well could happen, right? Now you're gonna play the Nuggets, right? And I mean, you know, everybody tries to avoid them. That's the team everybody's trying to avoid and stuff like that. I said I'm not ducking no smoke. I'm not trying to avoid them, right? I want all the smoke, and I feel like we could definitely take the Nuggets if we go up in a 7-game series. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a brutal series, but I think we could do it. I think we have enough on the team to get it done. If you look at when we play the Nuggets, we play them close, right? We play them close, and the games are always close. It's never like they're destroying us or blowing us out. A lot of times it's just decision making down the stretch. A lot of that is coaching, I think, and a lot of that is just guys, not stepping up, right? The key thing for that Denver Nuggets series, I want to see how D'Angelo Russell performs, because he's going to be the X factor. Now, if he has a great series against the Nuggets and he actually goes there and he plays well, then we're going to have a shot, right? We're going to have a shot. The problem with D'Angelo Russell is that, in that Denver Nuggets series, he was horrible. He was great in the first and second round. He wasn't very good in the Denver Nuggets series. So my hope is that he shows up. If we play the Nuggets, that he shows up in those series. So for me, I'm still holding the same tone. I am not changing one beat. I still want the Nuggets in the first round. I'm not ducking the Nuggets at all, right? Not ducking the Nuggets at all. I feel like we can take the Nuggets. I really believe that we can take the Nuggets. So a lot of people been saying that. I've been hearing that a lot. Nah, man, I want all the smoke. So if it's Denver, it's Denver, right? So I mean, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, we should lose the first game and try to just win the second game, so we get the 8th seed, so we could avoid Denver." I mean, first of all, you don't want to play with the basketball guys like that. The basketball guys are not going to be very kind to you if you try to play games like that. That's number one. So you try to go out there and you try to win, right? You try to win and you try to get Denver, right? You try to win that game. You don't go out there and try to lose, right? You don't play with the basketball guys like that, because you try to lose, you end up, losing the next game, and then then guess what? You out of the playoffs. So you don't make the playoffs. Why would you do that? Why would you risk? Why would you play those games and risk your opportunity of making the playoffs? If you can beat this team, get to the playoffs, and take care of business from there. We'll get 5 days rest before we face the Nuggets, right? Which is great, right? You win that first game. Now you get 5 days rest. You get 5 days layoff. So you're gonna go into Denver. You're gonna get some time. I would say you go into Denver right away, right? Right after you win that playing game, you fly to Denver the same day, right? That's what I would say. Right after you win that playing game, you fly to Denver the same day. Get acclimated, right? So that you can go there. You can do some workouts, you can do some drills, stuff like that, to start getting acclimated to the altitude, right? So you want your body to be acclimated to it, so it's easier for you to when you play that first game, it's a lot easier for you to make that adjustment. You get what I'm trying to say? So a good 3-4 days, you can start getting your body acclimated to it, and it doesn't really feel as bad as if you was just going there, a day before or something like that. Then it just hits you, right? So, so definitely, man, that's what I think. But all in all, great performance. I wanted to see the advanced ESPN stats. Just give me 1 second. Let me just see if I can get some advanced stats, because there's some additional stats that I wanted to point out about LeBron's performance. LeBron was plus 19. Everybody was a plus in the starting lineup. There was nobody that was a minus. LeBron was plus 19. D'Angelo Russell was plus 26. LeBron also had 5 steals and a block. wow, LeBron had an impressive performance. That was amazing, man. 5 steals in the block. Anthony Davis also had 2 steals. Um, yeah, so he was phenomenal too. 30, 11, and 3. Hachimura. The one thing with Rui, I feel like Rui just needs to be a little bit more aggressive. I've said that before. I think the one thing with Rui is that he tends to be kind of passive, and I don't really like that. I want to see Rui more aggressive, just looking to attack, right? Rui can be a guy that he can just, take his foot off the gas, and that can be annoying at times. I want to see Rui more aggressive. Austin Reeves as well had a good game, man. We got to give credit to Austin Reeves. He had 20 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. I mean, we got to give credit where credit is due. We hold guys accountable, but he did play well. So, he's very efficient. DeAndre also had a decent game as well. 19 points, 4 assists. He was 6 of 13 from the field and 5 of 10 from the 3. Austin Reeves was 3 of 7 from 3. So guys knocked their shots down. It was a all in all a good effort. But let me know what you guys think about this game, and have a great day. Pace Lake Show sign up. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out more videos. But have a great day. Pace Lake Show sign out. Peace.